Right, it's coming.
Hello.
Right, so why don't you want to go and see the film then? Fantastic Four. What's wrong with it?
I don't think there's anything wrong with it, but I don't see the point of it. What's the point of it? Like, Fantastic Four, another reboot, brilliant. Why? We've already had that before, and those movies weren't great, were they? They were okay to watch. Obviously, Jessica Alba's like fucking ridiculously hot, and she had like scenes where she was like in a towel, and then you knew she was naked, and they couldn't see her and that sort of stuff. That was entertaining, I suppose, but the movies were bad. And doing another one with another origin story, slightly different take. I think it's got interdimensional travel, whatever it's got. I don't know. I didn't watch much of it. I just think, what's the point of that? You know, if you want to do, and I'm not saying it looks terrible because I've seen the trailers and the trailers look all right, but they look all right as a cool science fiction movie. But what's the point of doing Fantastic Four when it's not even in the Marvel Cinematic Universe? So you can't. I mean, they're saying they might be able to cross-link them or something, but realistically, we're probably not going to see Spider-Man helping them do something or the X-Men in it. What is the point of that? Why are these companies just, latching on to anything Marvel? It's like, oh, let's look through list of Marvel cinema. Here you go. Oh, that one's not been done yet. Oh, that one's owned here. We could buy the rights to that one. Let's throw loads of money at it and some actors from House of Cards, and then loads of people will come to it. It'll be a silent blockbuster. No, I don't buy into that. It's just another movie. Just another movie which isn't even MCU. Had the whole fuck up with Spider-Man. They're now just going to be able to bring him in. Don't get me started on that because it's some 6 stone wet 12-year-old kid. But at least they're going to be having Spider-Man in there. But Fantastic Four, do we want to see that? The enemy in it is Doctor Doom. Oh, that's original! And that's why I don't want to go spend money on it.
Well, isn't it just a good film to go and watch? Lots of action, all the characters from the original films.
Well, like I say, I've seen the trailer, and it does look quite gritty, quite dark or whatever. But it's a shame they've called it Fantastic Four because it somewhat encroaches on, people are quite strong fans of like Marvel and comic books and that kind of stuff, and to use that name just to try and make a sci-fi movie just doesn't really make any sense. It's just like, why don't you just make a cool movie about interdimensional travel with some random people in there and some crazy shit happens, and that's cool. Why'd you have to go checklist of Marvel comics? Well, let's pick that one. That's not been done in a while, a couple of years. It's just like, I don't know, just latching on to Marvel. Just a lot of the movies have been great. A lot of the Marvel movies have been really, really good, done quite well. Some of the bits in them don't quite match what you think they should, but that's fine. It's not, it doesn't have to be exactly canon or exactly the same as the comics. But just making a movie for the sake of a movie, which this feels like to me, I think it's kind of sacrilege a little bit. Why are we going to watch it? It's a movie we could just download, not for free, obviously. It's that kind of movie. It's not something you should go and spend 20 quid on in the cinema for the idiots who don't even know anything about Fantastic Four. And what next? Is going to be Galactus in number 2? Silver Surfer comes along? What the fuck's that about? Just do something new, something original, some different storyline. And at least make it MCU, so we can have crossovers. It's fucking not rocket science, is it?
So would you go and see it then if it wasn't called Fantastic Four and it was just a random sci-fi movie?
Yeah.
What's the difference then? Sure, it's just going to be an entertainment.
Because then I'm being a
film.
hypocrite because I've said I don't want to see it because I think it's ruining it a little bit. And then if I go and see it, I'm a hypocrite. Like that Star Wars nerd who didn't want to see the trailers of the new Star Wars movies because Disney are going to ruin it, all that kind of stuff. And then he started watching it and he broke down and cried. I don't want to be that guy. I don't think I'm going to break down and cry. I don't think this movie's going to change me in ways of not been changed before. I reckon at the end of it I'd be like,
Well, you never know. We could have this conversation after the films come out and it might change your mind. But until then, you'll never know.
okay, well, you won't let me get out of this, so I'm going to do something slightly different with this channel. I'm going to keep doing game videos, but I might now and again throw in some sort of nerd, geeky talk. I'm going to watch this movie when it comes out. I think it's like a month. What's it come out? August 7th?
Yeah, August 7th.
And then I'll probably do a review afterwards. And I'm predicting I'm basically going to go, it was alright. Cheers.
If you want to hear more random nonsense spewing out of my face, click that bloody massive red subscribe button. Bye!